on, fellow redliners? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed that nice little intro that I just put in the video. If you did, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. So I want to start this video off by talking to you guys about the giveaway that I mentioned a couple videos back. Essentially, I listened to what you guys have said and thought about it a little bit more and refined it. So I want to make it as easy as possible for you guys to win and enter it. So essentially, all I want you guys to do is be subscribed to this channel and then turn on my notifications like so. So all you guys have to do is go and hit this bell down there. Check this box off here, hit OK, and you're good to go. And then also go to my Instagram account that I made, and a lot of you guys have been asking about it, so I just created one, and follow it. That's all you got to do. The channel is the.redliner, so it's like that. So the.redliner, that's it. So once you guys have done those two things, you guys will be automatically entered to win 2 different prizes. In terms of prizes, I'm still looking for, 2 things that you guys want. I've heard a couple of people ask for car parts, and if that's what you guys want, let me know. Just confirm my thinking in the comment section down below, and I'll be more than happy to, buy 2 different pieces, and I'll let you guys pick what you guys want. I saw engine motor mounts was one of them, and if that's not what you guys want, just let me know, and I'm more than willing to change it or even do something totally different than car parts. So yeah, let's get back to the video. So welcome inside the car, guys. I had to step inside due to the fact that the warm tropical air outside was really getting to my hands and my face. So I figured I'd first of all start this video off by explaining to you guys, in case you're wondering, how you do things like that. So first, I'll show you guys how to do this, and we'll get out of here because I don't want to stay here for too long, and I'll continue on with the video. Essentially, first turn your car on. You want to, if you're going for fun, you'd want to turn your traction control system off. So in this car, you can turn your traction control system off by clicking it, and then you long hold to turn stability control off, and you'll hear it beep in just a second. So here we go. All right, so that was traction and stability control turning off completely. So first gear, in case you have a manual, if you have an automatic and you don't have a Triptronic, it kind of sucks. It'll shift gears, and eventually you'll lose power. But if you have a manual or a Triptronic, keep it in a low gear where you have the highest amount of torque, so first or second gear. So I'm going to obviously start in first here. We're kind of midway through, so I'll move over there, and you'll see. So what you want to do is first you want to apply a little bit of gas and then flick the wheel, and once you feel that you're turning like this, you want to counter steer. And that's how you do a basic donut, okay? That's how you do a perfect spin. So now let's talk about how to continue the drift. So essentially what you want to do in this case, you want to give it enough throttle to keep that back end out, but don't give it too much throttle because you'll actually end up spinning out. So I'll show you guys what to do in this situation. So obviously you set off again like you would normally. You find where you want to execute or start your drift. So let's start over here. Give it a little bit of throttle. Apply enough counter steer there to continue your drift, and you can just keep going like this. It's not, it's not that hard. You can keep flicking around. You see there, I had to give it more throttle because the back end was going too far, and I wanted to correct it. Yeah, that's simple. Now let's get out of here. So now that we've left that area, I want to clarify a few things. This is obviously a rear-wheel drive car, so it's very, very easy to get the tail to step out on you. Now, you can do the same thing in an all-wheel drive car, but you're going to need to apply more gas due to the fact that you have more traction. You have the front and the rear wheels trying to fight you for traction. Now let's talk about doing the same thing in a front-wheel drive vehicle. It can be done, I assure you, I've done it. There need to be a few conditions in order for you to be able to do it well, though. So the first one being, you can do it in the wet. So if you want to do it in the wet, obviously traction's limited. What you can do, you get up to a certain speed, depending on the corner, depending on where you're doing it, and you just essentially rip the e-brake. You rip the e-brake, counter steer, and apply gas. Obviously, you can't maintain it. It's more of just a slide and correct, and you can't really maintain it due to the fact that you can't get the tail to step out on you, but by ripping the e-brake, you get that back end to step out and you can correct it. All right, so here's some in-car footage. You can also do it on the dry tarmac as well. Again, you need to have more speed in this case though, and you really need to fight that e-brake. So pull that e-brake up really hard, counter steer, hit the gas, and you know, it'll be something like this. This is me and my buddy in a Golf. So it's not a Golf R, just normal Golf on tarmac. So yeah, as you can see, it can be done. I wouldn't encourage you to try learning, especially on a front-wheel drive vehicle. The easiest thing to do would be actually an all-wheel drive vehicle, due to the fact that in case things go wrong, you can kind of power out and get more grip and correct yourself, and then, you know, move on to a rear-wheel drive vehicle. And if you're really feeling like you want to go and have some real fun, go on a front-wheel drive vehicle, test your skills out, and you know, see how well you can do. Now to get to the final part of this video, how this will help you in real life become a better driver. Essentially, what I'm trying to get at here is, in case like your car while you're driving steps out on you for some reason, whether it's because of wet conditions, icy conditions, snowy conditions, or even dry conditions where you hit a pothole, and for some reason the stability of the car gets you know, compromised, and you start moving, or you know, your car just starts going off the course of the road for some reason. Essentially, you need to be able to know what to do in that situation. By practicing and doing things like this, you instantly know, or maybe not instantly if you haven't done enough, you'll have a better idea of how to control your car and avoid having a potential accident. And this would be the case in a front, rear, or even all-wheel drive vehicle. Obviously, it's more common in a rear-wheel drive vehicle than an all-wheel drive vehicle, and least likely in a front-wheel drive vehicle. However, all those being said, it still does help you, and I think in driver ed courses, the government should initiate something where individuals can go on a skid pad or go on, you know, some wet roads if you don't have snow in your area, or whatever the case may be, and learn these skills, as it'll help them become better drivers down the road. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, guys, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, share this video with your friends, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys next video.